everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I thought I would do, since it is the beginning of a new year still, I would do my updated everyday makeup routine. So this is just kind of like my everyday look when I'm wearing makeup. Disregard my butchered lips. I wore a really dry ass lipstick last night, and when I was taking it off, my lips just got destroyed. My hair is also literally crazy because I'm trying to not use as much heat on it to help it grow so it won't break. So I'm just leaving it to do its own thing. So it's going wild. I've already done all my skincare, so I'm gonna hop right into foundation. I've like kind of stopped using primer. I don't feel like it does anything for me. So we want to be up close and personal for this shindig. So this is the Laneige BB Cushion Ultra Radiance or something, Hydra Radiance BB Cream. It's SPF 50. I'm in the shade number 23 Sand, and it's literally just like a cushion foundation. I apply this with a brush. This is the Sigma Flat Kabuki F80. I just dip this in and I just start applying it onto my skin. And it literally gives just the nicest, it just like, I don't know how to explain it. It evens out your skin tone without adding like too much coverage, because I'm not really into like full coverage makeup unless I'm going to like a really big event or anything like that. Then I'm more into it. But even then, I'm just kind of, the older I get, the more natural I want my makeup to be. I used to be so into like a full-on hardcore makeup look, but I just don't think that that's me anymore. I've changed a lot as I've gotten older, and having heavy makeup just isn't my forte anymore. It just provides like such a nice natural coverage. You always want to make sure you apply it like right here on your jawline and a bit down your neck too, so you don't have that line that nobody wants. So now we're going to do our under eyes, because clearly I'm looking really tired. My favorite concealer for my under eyes is the Too Faced Born This Way. I have the color Porcelain. This is just my all-time fave for under the eye. I just do like that, not too much, and I just take a concealer brush and start blending this in. I don't want to go too close to my actual under eye, because that's where I start creasing there. I do bring it right into the inner corner though, because my inner corners are so dark. Maybe I have deep set eyes or something, because I find that they're so dark. My lips are so butchered. Look at that. Oh, this is why I hate wearing certain matte lipsticks. Like, they look so good, but then taking them off butchers my lips. Like, butchers them. I'm like, no. That concealer literally makes the biggest difference on the whole look. Then for any spot concealing, I like the Milk Makeup Flex Concealer, because I'm like 90% sure this concealer is oil-free, and that's why I like to apply it onto my little problem areas, because it won't make them worse. There's nothing worse than trying to cover up a zit that you have, and the concealer that you're putting on it literally makes it worse, so it's like counterproductive. Then I'm going to do some bronzage, so I'm going to take the Milk Makeup Matte Bronzer. It's like a cream bronzer, and I just apply some here and on my big old forehead, and then some here. Blending that out, and while we're blending it, I always blend it up and not down. I just feel like it flatters the shape of my face better. I am gonna contour my nose too. I always just have a thing for cream bronzer. It just makes me really happy. Always check in a mirror, because sometimes you think you're blended and then you look again and you're like, oh my god, no, I'm not. Nose contour scares me because I don't like to mess it up. So I always put some just on the bottom to like lift my nose a bit, and then some there. And then I'll just use my finger to blend that out. So using my finger, I kind of blend it up like this. And that just really like slims out your nose. I already have a very slim nose, but I don't really like the tip of my nose very much. I don't know. Everybody has things that they're just like, I don't really like that, but would I ever get plastic surgery? No. We live with our flaws in this channel. We live and we love them. So, and then for blush, I love this cream blush. It's from Lancome. It's in the color 202 Rosy Flush. It's like a nice pink color. So I just take this onto, smile to find your apples, like this. Somebody is Snapchatting me. And then using my fingers, I just blend, tap this kind of like into the skin. It just adds like the prettiest rosy flush. Now I'm gonna powder a bit, so I like to take the Lancome Translucent Long Time No Shine setting powder and a little brush, and I just apply this underneath my eyes. Just really like to the places that I get super oily, so that's like here, like all on the sides of my nose and my chin, kind of like around my mouth. And I also get really oily like between my eyebrows and right here. So just literally applying it where you need it. And then for highlighter, I love this highlighter. It's my favorite. It was my favorite last year and it's still my favorite. The Anastasia Beverly Hills M Resi highlighter is literally the best highlighter. I'm sorry to all the other highlighters out there, but you just can't compete. So I just apply this on to my cheekbones and kind of like up a bit. It's just like the prettiest glow ever on the face of the earth. And I also apply some on the tip of my nose and then some right here. And then I also like to just take a little brush and I apply this into my inner corners as well. And then we have to do our eyebrows. So I take the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow pencil. This one's in the color Ebony. And I just use this to fill in all the sparse areas in my eyebrows. I've stopped trying to like over pluck them now. I really just want them to grow out again to their fullest state. But it's easier said than done. So I do go in with this just to fill in any of those areas that I'm like, I don't really like you. Also, I always find that the tails of my eyebrows aren't long enough. My eyebrows are kind of like short, like me. So I like to just elongate them a little bit. It's just more flattering for my like eye shape. And then you always want to make sure you brush through them. Elongate the tail and then just feather through the brow. How has your guys' 2019 been so far? Let me know in the comments. Mine has been interesting, but you know what? I decided that in 2019, I'm not letting anything get me down. So even when things happen to me where I'm like, you know what, that's kind of shitty, I just go with it because I'm just like, I don't have time to dwell on things in 2019. We only have time to be happy. Okay, those are my eyebrows done. Look at that difference right there. I just like to go in after with the Benefit Gimme Brow. It's just like a little fiber brow gel. And I just brush all of the hairs up so that they are where I want them to be. And then we're gonna do just a little bit of eyeshadow. This is my go-to palette, the Tartelette in Bloom palette. It's just like the perfect neutral shades. So I literally just go into this color Smarty Pants, which is this brown right here, and I just run that through my crease. That just helps like define my eyes and just warm them up a little bit. It does make, it's like the littlest thing makes the biggest difference. Like one shade in the crease makes the biggest difference for everything to do with your eyes. So I always try and do just this step. And then I take a little brush, I've done this so many times, I go into this brown color here and I do my eyeliner with that. I just love the look of like a softer eyeliner compared to if you did like a liquid, which can be really harsh. This is just a lot softer. And then I always just wing it. And then I always take some too, just right on this lower part of my lash line. And I just like the way that it shapes my eye. It makes it kind of more like sultry. I'm gonna do the other eye and I'll be right back. So now that my eyeliner's done, I just curl my eyelashes and apply mascara. I only put mascara onto my top lashes. Sometimes at nighttime, if I add false lashes to this look, then I'll apply mascara on the bottom. But otherwise, I just think it shrinks my eyes too much and I don't like that. So I just apply it on the top. I use the Kush mascara from Milk. It's my favorite. And I just pack this shit on. We pack it on. And I always manage to get it on my upper eyelids, but if you ever do that, all you see, like, cool. If you ever do that, you just go in after, once it's dried, and pick it off, and it comes off so easily. So you don't gotta stress it too much. And then last up for our lips, I've been really liking this again. You can see how well worn this is. I used to love this. It's the Buxom Plump Lime Lip Liner in Hush Hush. I loved this thing religiously, and then of course I forgot about it because that's what I do, is forget about things. So literally you can just line your lips with this and then also fill them in. And that is my completed every day makeup routine for 2019, my go-to look. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to leave me a comment down below. I always read all of the comments on my videos. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and follow me on my social medias. My Instagram will be on the screen, and I will see you all in my next video. Love you all!